All right, so all right. Hey, welcome to my collection and my brothers. Basically, it's Harold and Dan's toy collection. So what we're going to be going over in many videos is basically the collection that has been accumulated over the years, from say 90s, mid 90s to 2010, maybe further. I'm not sure how far my brother went, maybe into 15, 16. Yeah, so you're talking like 25 years of collecting. And, it all started many, many years ago. I hurt my back. I was just sitting home. I wasn't doing anything. And I was bored, so I would we went to Walmart and I collected a Hot Wheel, and then I noticed they were a series of four, so I just went to go get them, and then I thought it was kind of fun, you know. I guess that was about 95, 96, 96. And I remember even before that, Star Wars didn't come out. The movie basically ended in 84, 85 on Showtime HBO, so you didn't see it anymore. And then all of a sudden, boom, they came out with the VCR tape in 92, 3. And that spawned all the 12-inch dolls and figures. And again, I mean, prior to the originals. I remember going into a Walmart and seeing the pallets with these 12-inch dolls on them. It didn't even bother me that we didn't even. Well, I wasn't even interested. We were doing something else, and that's me and my brother. And so we went into Walmart and bought the Hot Wheel or so, and then my brother, I think he might have bought a doll, and that kind of triggered the dolls. Dark box, light blue box. So all of them are in collection. So as time goes on, I started to go into series, trying to collect the Hot Wheels series cars, and I went to Kmart to try to get the '97 series car, and I believe it was the Impala. And I think that was the first day I met the vendor, and I kind of he seemed friendly at time, and we actually became friends with all the vendors through him. And then after so many years, you saw where they were at. So I'm like, no, I want to get my car. I don't want to. And then I may want to collect another one. I'm not just going to give it to you and have you sell it and make a lot of money on it. They were making good money back in the flea markets with these things. So one thing led to another, and then you're there first thing in the morning. You run over to get the boxes, and I believe that's how I actually met the vendor. I tried to get the car, and I came in. Kmart opened at 8. I got there at 8:30. Figured who's going to be there? Sure enough, all the pallets are on the floor. The Hot Wheel cases are there and already opened into, and I'm like, wow. So I wait next time for the next delivery to get my car. I'm trying to get this car. So I get there, First person there at Kmart in the morning waiting. Nobody's there. I go in. They open up. I go in. I see them. I open up the thing and I get my car. I'm like, great. I had no idea about treasure hunts. He came in, started to go through the boxes, got all those little things, and I started to get aware. And we became friends. One thing leads to another. And then all of a sudden, you know, you're trying to get your toys, your figures, your dolls, and you're finding hard pressed. You're going to KB, you're going to Walmart, you're going to Service Merchandise, you're going to nearly every store. You know, and it's so hard to get these things. I'm on an island here on Long Island. We're stuck. There is no place other to go than to that store. I have no other direction to go. I have to go to that one. And it's cleaned out. So one thing led to another, and I believe it was the Harley Davidson Barbie. We were going to get the Harley Davidson Barbie, and it just so hard to get. And that was in the Toys R Us in Lake Grove, I believe. And that's when we met the stolen theft recovery person. And we became friends with them. And we started to get everything we needed. And I mean, we were starting to get a reputation against the vendors, but you know, it's a fight. You fight to get your toys. And it was literally crazy. So after I guess 98, it really, you know, a year or so of really fighting these guys, you know, it didn't take a long time before they were against you. And I decided to send my brother. I said, hey, you're not doing anything now. You're not, you know, why don't you go out and you go try to collect some of these Hot Wheels. I mean, it's tough trying to get these treasure hunts and these race champion chase cars, and it's almost impossible. And he went out and he started to really mess the vendors up. And at that time, Hot Wheels was even having a little issue. So we met the Hot Wheels representative at one of the stores, and we're talking to him, and they're telling us about the, you know, decline, and you know, it's hard. It's a savage little world out here trying to get these. Now you've created a monster with treasure hunts, and even your regular cars, you got one every month. It's hard. Why don't you just make 3 colors? Just make the car 3 colors. Give the person the opportunity. Bam. What a hit. Then they introduced more cars. Way more cars. It worked out great for them. I mean, you know, we'd see a Hot Wheel with our name on it, but we know it was someone else, and we'd always laugh, you know, maybe they chose that because of our name or whatever. We always laughed about it. We helped out Hot Wheels. So then years go by, and you know, it's getting tough for almost anybody to get stuff. So talking to all the toy the companies around, Walmart, Kmart, Service Merchandise, KBs, all of them, wondering what you can do, we said, well, you ought to have a special day. Notify everybody on this day it's coming out. Let them know. And call it Hot Wheel Day, Star Wars Day. So if you by chance was collecting Hot Wheels because of that event, you can most likely thank us for getting that all rolling. And that's what it's about, collecting. Everybody needs to collect. So I believe it helped out a lot. All the toy companies did it. Toys R Us did it. They had all of them Hot Wheel events. And, you know, time went on and we started to collect everything. But and you know, kind of slowed down over time. There was a large storage facility, and you know, not only that, my cousin also had a comic book store with baseball cards. So not only did I get 80,000 comic books and that many baseball cards uh, amongst my garage, my porch, my basement, my attic, and a 15 by 15 storage, which was condensed down from a 30 by 15, which is eventually going to come here. And and that's pretty much, you know, where we're at with toys. And what basically um, is one of the most probably sought after, unknown, most valuable Hot Wheel known. And that was in '99. I believe somebody won a contest, and they went to Hot Wheels to make their own Hot Wheels. So they grabbed a Chevelle, gold Chevelle, which everybody has the gold Chevelle '99 edition with black interior. Everybody has one. But you know about that one white interior. So here is probably the second known to exist. So this is '99 Hot Wheel in its holder, which is starting to amber. It's that old. We'll take it out. This hasn't been out in a while, many years. Okay. Here you go. There is 1999 white interior Chevelle. And here we go underneath. You can see the rivet. Completely sealed. Not a blemish. Brand new packaging. And that is, I believe, I read something on it, went on auction and sold for $125,000. So that is the rare, unknown, unheard, white interior Chevelle. I'm gonna put that right back in here. That is the car. This one here. So in '98, Wall Bombs had Hot Wheels, and I'll show you all of them later. They were 36 car cases. They're really small, from China, not Malaysia. And yeah, I have a full box of them, a whole set. And that's where the lime green Barracuda came. It never was really a series. It came out in that. And same with the Talbot Lago. So I got 4 of these, and I'll explain these. They were Wall Bombs, so it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, and what you think. There's a clamp mark on them. I tried to get there early, but you can't. Clamped right on the thing. So I have 4 of these. This is actually the one in the worst condition, and you can still see a little scratch mark. I have some that barely have a dent. So the reason why this car is very rare is these haven't been out in so long. Years, many. My brother had these hanging on the wall for 15, so 20 years. Okay. And here you go with the Talbot Lago. You can see the fender has graft marks on it. Little graft marks all over the fender. Yeah, that was the mistake that caused that. In the machine that made the fender, it incorporated the graft lines from the paper. I guess that happens. I don't know how it would do that from the paper, but it did. And that's a Talbot logo, 714 or Ford. Okay, back to back to other figures, and just to show you a little bit of our stuff. There's a few things in the attic, in my basement, still the basement, garage, porch, storage facility. So there's where we're at when we come to what we got. And let's just say in the storage facility, there's maybe 800 of the 72 car case Hot Wheels, along with maybe 1,000 of the 36 car case Hot Wheels, which we will be into the Hot Wheels. And there's, like I said, Race Champions and Johnny Lightnings, White Lightnings, Star Wars figures, 12-inch, regular. Let's just go over what we got right here. I have Lord of the Rings, and I'm documenting all of this for one reason, just to document everything so we know what we had, so to say. And hey, you along with us can go through the entire collection. I guess, why not? And these are, again, Lord of the Ring figures that I bought because when we got the Lord of the Rings, I wanted to get some of the originals. So I think this was like 70% of them or something like that. So I bought them. I thought it was the whole collection. I've been looking for a while, but it's just these two boxes. And let me go over them. These are ambered a little bit, some of them. This one's pretty ambered, but this is Balrog. So you have Balrog. Frodo. A couple Frodos. So we got this one. Guy. Gimli. Frodo. And yeah, I guess it's got a little ambering going on. I gotta watch how these go back in because, you know, they gotta go back in the same way. Gollum. He's got a little curve to it here. Gandalf. Frodo. Gimli. Harald, White, Evil Spirit. Gollum. Gabrielle. Gabrielle. And Gabrielle. This one's a little ambered. These are all clean. Okay, so that's these. We have this set. Another M, Frodo. Holik. Shadow Belrog. Ulik. Wick. Orc. Wick War. And the Toy Vault one. Toy Vault. And we got Lord of Nazgul. Another Lord, but he's Lord of Nazgul. There's always something different with these. I forget which one they were. That one. And then we got the third one. This one. Okay, so those are Lord of the Rings. And just put these all back. It's a tough chore. So that's them. And I will put these away and back to you on the next stuff. Okay, so back to Indiana Jones. These are just some. There are a lot. So I'm just going to go through these. And remember, this is only for documentation. So variations of any of this stuff I most likely will do later when I sell it. Everything is, again, going up on eBay for sale. Most likely the Chevelle. No. There's a backstory on the Chevelle. Tell you that backstory at the end. Let's go through these. Indiana Jones. Indy. The Indy. Her. Marion. I don't have my glasses on, so it's so hard to read these and I forget their names. It's a lot. Let me put my glasses on. Mickey Man. two monkey men. Things like this. Two very winning. Sword. There you go. And the German soldier. Gotta have a German soldier. Alright, so these were Indiana Jones. So these right back in here. First time, right? Always so difficult. Indiana Jones. To some 12-inch figures. Let's see what we got here. Planet of the Apes, some Star Wars. Bride of Frankenstein. Princess Leia. Funny. That looks like Han in Luke's box. Sealed. Weird. Dr. Zaius. $20. Cornelius. General. Boris. Show you back in here. Amazing. I don't even, you can't even tell you any backstories on these, but you know, these were just Star Wars figures at the time. This one here is funny though. That looks like Luke. His head. And then we'll go over here to Star Trek Playmates. A little story with the Star Trek Playmates. This is what really got us into the whole abstract idea of what the vendors do. We were hooked up with one guy, Brian, and he would go right in, grab the figure, grab the figure, go in the back, have the guy scan it. He tells you how many in there. They bring them all out. You open up the box and you take them and you grab them all. And that was in Toys R Us, and I remember walking in and doing it because we were going for these Star Trek figures back then, and Hot Wheels not so much, but I do remember seeing some treasure hunts that were on the racks. Nobody really cared. I laughed because I didn't buy them because I didn't know about them. That came a little later, but these are the Star Trek Playmates. You see it all in the holders. There's Spock, Thomas Riker, my glasses again, Pike. Yes. You gotta love that one. That's the oh, I can't even see it. The Animal Woman. What's it called? It's amazing. Sulu. Yeah, the alien guy. Scotty. And Nurse Chapel. You know, you had to get Maureen. Anyway, that's just a little collection. And you see everyone's a little homemade collector thing. You know, back then these were hot. Today they're probably junk. Who knows what? But anyway, I'm not looking at the values on anything right now. This is all to show, just to see. I will judge all of that later. Right now, it's just sorting all this stuff, going through it. I'm gonna box these up, tag, number, and put them up in the loft. Put them up there. I gotta clean out space here for the 15 by 15 to come. That's gonna take this area that, you know, I got my motorcycle here. I got that I've been working on. I got my car, a few other projects that I've been doing. So right now I'm just trying to get rid of all of this stuff. And some more 12-inch. Let's see what these are. Oh, these are the Star Trek Next Generation little pack. Cool. And then we got 7 and 9. Janeway with the receipt, with the white. And Janeway again. Okay, so 2 Janeways and a 7 and 9, 12-inch, kind of cool. And let me see, Hot Wheels. Whew. Let's grab this box right now. And yeah, these are 07 series stuff, so here we go. Nissan Zs, 2 of them. Ford Galaxy. Woohoo! Ferrari F50. We got 2 of these purple passions. Got go-karts, blue, 2 blue. Sorry. 2 more blue, so it's 4 blue. 5 green. Shoo. Moscow. Overboard 454. AMG DTM. Dodge Charger. Tritium. Moto Blade. Overboard again. 454. .33 Ford. 2 of these Datsun 240Zs. '57 Chevy Bel Air. Very nice. Arkenrod? Something like that. Shark Cruiser. Very nice. Solar Reflex. Very nice. Ford GTX-1. Okay, and that was the top. Ferrarison. There's 6 of them. 9 of them. Ooh. The 96 TV Batmobile. 3 of them. Oh no. Just 3 I see. There's actually 4 more. 7 of them. Custom 57 Chevy. Nice. Buick Grand National. A bunch of them, huh? The Ferrari 599. Red and yellow. Drift King. Porsche Cayenne. Shell Shock. Fast Fortress. '64 Lincoln Continental. Another 64 Ford GT1 and Dodge Charger SRT8. And that's this box. And I think that will conclude this. I'll wrap this all up and call that an episode. Yeah, I'm gonna compile all this stuff. Hopefully I can put this together and make a video for you. Alright, thanks for watching. Again, if you think it was cool, think it's worthwhile watching, I don't know how long I'll be doing this. It's just so hot right now. It's got to be 100 out. It's so hot and steamy in here. My camera is actually shutting down. Yeah, so let me wrap this all up. If you like this, you know what to do. To subscribe, like, share, do all that stuff. You know, try to help me out here, and we'll get more of the stuff going. There's a lot more. Wait till you see the comic book. These are the Star Wars comic books here. Yeah, we have 1 to 50 plus the ending number 51, which I think I'm gonna send in to have all graded. and that's a whole collection of that. So comic books blow your mind. Um, yeah. Thanks for watching.